never is following Lou Moy to the mic. I know that now. Remind me never to do that again. Could I ask all of the elected officials to come to the front? Mayor Pagano, good to see you, brother. Could all elected officials come to the front right here in front of these trucks? All candidates for office, previous candidates for office, come to the front, please. LaDonna Applebaum, good to see you, sister. Thank you. Peter Meredith, thank you for coming out. Everybody squeeze in up here, please. Slide it on over. Make some room. Bill Otto, come on up. Brothers and sisters, friends, family, look around you. This sea of red is full of union members from across the state. This is full of the support that we get from our brothers and sisters in the IBEW, in the Teamsters, SEIU, AFL-CIO, I could never name them all. Teamsters again, because they've been super helpful. Look around you. Coalitions, LACLA, CBTU, APRI. I won't name them all, and if I miss you, it's not intentional. We're strong because of the support that you give us as well. But nothing sends a signal to General Motors like our UAW brothers and sisters standing shoulder to shoulder out on those picket lines. Brothers and sisters, we all hear the news. We all read it on the news. They're getting close. That's what they're saying. It may go another week, it may go another month. It may go 2 months. Regardless of how long it takes, we're in this fight for the long haul. It's our time. It's our time. We owe it to the brothers and sisters that literally spilled blood at the Battle of the Overpass. We owe it to the Lou Moys of the world that has been fighting in these trenches for years. 30 years ago, I got involved in the UAW. Lou Moy was carrying the torch then. And he's still carrying the torch. We owe it to Lou. Brother, we owe it to you, man. You have fought. You have fought. You'll never see Lou Moy at a picket line without a bullhorn leading the chant. Never. We owe it to ourselves. Every day we go in there and we fight and we work and we build the best trucks and vans that the country sees. We build the trucks and vans that build this nation. That's our job, and we're proud of it. We're proud to be auto workers. And we've been doing it for the last 4 years while General Motors has made over $40 billion in profits. And then they come to the negotiating table and they want us to pay more for our health care. No. They come to the table without any kind of language to convert our temporary employees into permanent. At some time, 4 years quits losing its definition as temporary. What is the definition of temporary? It's not 4 years. Vice President Terry Dittis has been very instrumental and very vocal saying that temps should go back to Memorial Day to Labor Day vacation replacement. Not 4-year temps. They didn't have language to protect any of the existing plants. They didn't have language to bring jobs back to the United States. How many brothers and sisters do we have here from other plants? Raise your hands.
Thank you.
They have had to uproot their families and come here, most of them not willingly. And I hope it hasn't been terrible for you. It's tough. It's tough. Yeah. How many temps do we have in the crowd? Brothers and sisters, this fight is for you. So not only do we owe it to ourselves to fight for this, but we owe it to those temps. We owe it to the transfers. We owe it to the children. We owe it to our next generation that we leave this union stronger than it was when we took it. That's our charge. That's our fight. Brothers and sisters, there's never been a better time for us to show solidarity and unity. The leadership in Detroit took the ultimate stand. They drew a line in the sand and they told General Motors, no more. We're done giving back. It's our turn. You're making record profits. CEO Mary Bear is getting $22 million a year. It's our turn. We got to fight for the retirees. UPS, retired Teamsters, supporting GM Worker. Stay strong. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Brothers and sisters, this fight is real. The eyes of the nation are waiting to see how this fight goes. The eyes of the nation are waiting to see if we succeed or fail. There isn't a person out here that's in this to fail. Not one of yous. Not one of yous. We're going to stand together in solidarity. We're going to fight back. We're going to send a clear message to General Motors that we're in this fight. We're going to send a clear message to our negotiators. Stand strong, brothers. Stand strong, sisters. We got your back. We got your back. And we're not giving up till we get a contract that is fair. I come from a generation where a fair day's wage, you did a fair day's work, you got a fair day's wage. That's the generation I come from. What the hell happened to that? So brothers and sisters, if there was ever a time to stand in unity, it's now. If there was ever a time to fight back, it's now. If there was ever a time to send a clear message to General Motors, it's now. The roots of organized labor are buried deep in social movements. Some CEO didn't wake up at the turn of the century and say it's time to get the children out of the sweatshops and mines. Labor unions fought for that. They fought to end child labor in the United States, and by God, they did it. It was labor that marched with women through women's suffrage and got women the right to vote. It was our own CEO, it was our own president. He kind of was a CEO. Damn, I sound like Donald Trump. It was our own.
Put the race award up here, please.
Yeah. It was our own union president, Walter Reuther, that gave Martin Luther King an office space where he wrote his I Have a Dream speech. He recognized that this fight isn't about one of us, it's about all of us. And sometimes we forget that. The fight we fight is for those of us with union cards. I met a lady running for state rep a while back, and I trotted out the old mantra that organized labor's goal is to a rising tide floats all boats. And she said, you're missing the point. And I said, I'm not missing nothing. She said, no, you're missing the point. And I said, sister, I've been in this fight a long time. I'm not missing nothing. She said, that is the problem. It's not just about those with union cards, it's about those that don't have union cards. Right now there's a lady out there rubbing 2 pennies together trying to decide if she can afford bus fare to a job that doesn't pay her enough to feed her family, or if she goes to buy food. This fight is about them too, brothers and sisters. This fight is about the social and economic justice for every hardworking American. It's about the safety on the job for every hardworking American. It's about pensions and benefits for every hardworking American. And if we fail them. We fail them. So our fight is not just about us. But by God, we're going to stand tall, we're going to stand firm. And we can't do it if we don't walk the line. Because it's time we walk the line. Solidarity, brothers and sisters. Solidarity. Solidarity. One last thing. Dan Candlebinder, Brother Larry Mosby, Region 5 service rep. Step up here so everybody can see it. Sister Zena, come on up so everybody can see it. Dan Candlebinder, come on up. Our international reps are here showing all the support, showing us some love. We do have some signs that show that you support. Hold that sign up, huge back. Mikey Munn, thank you. Come on up, Mike. There, hold them signs up, brother. We have signs like that for everybody to take home. Please grab signs before you leave. This is your international staff. These are the people that help us when we need help. And brother, I can tell you, I wear Larry out on times. Our elected officials are up here. When this fight goes to Jeff City, the people you see in front of you,